Early, yes, I am early because I have some new information to report to you guys regarding our beloved, dearly departed Shanquella Robinson, the young lady that was beaten in Cabo, Mexico. There has been new reports emerging regarding her death. I do have a news article from the Daily Beast, and the Daily Beast is reporting that police report shows American woman was alive when medical help arrived in Mexico. They're saying that she was alive once medical help was had arrived. So when they called the police and the medical team arrived at the scene, they're saying that she was alive. Okay, let's go on to read it. It says a police report about the death of an American woman vacationing in Mexico showed that she was alive when medical treatment first reached her, contradicting previous coverage of the incident. Shanquella Robinson, 25, died in Cabo on October 28 after arriving in the resort with a group of friends a day earlier. Information reported from the North Carolina woman's death certificate said she died within 15 minutes of being injured. But the police report says a local doctor was with her in the house for almost 3 hours before she passed away, according to the Charlotte Observer. Officials in Mexico concluded after an autopsy that Robinson died from injuries to her back and neck, with local authorities and the FBI launching an investigation into exactly how she lost her life. Robinson's family became suspicious after her friends said she had died from alcohol poisoning. In the wake of her death, a video emerged appearing to show her being violently attacked by another woman. So we're getting new information here that says that she didn't die within 15 minutes. We don't know about the alcohol poisoning yet, but they're saying that she was alive for 3 hours. So what was going on in those 3 hours that they couldn't save her? No one took her to a hospital. I don't understand because they're saying that she was alive for 3 hours and there was a doctor at the house with her. So it seemed like some cover up is going on with the situation, and we know what cover ups turn out to be, y'all. Excuse my, that's my ice maker over there. I'm making ice, honey. I love my ice. But the truth will be revealed. We already know. That's what's hidden in the dark will soon come to the light. Excuse me. I'm having my coffee early, you guys. This is breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. And so many different reports are coming out about Shanquella Robinson, but we know that the Creator will give us the right information eventually. When that time does come, we will all know the truth. The truth cannot be hidden because there's too many people investigating and trying to get to the bottom of exactly what happened to this young lady. They're saying that Winter, the girl Winter, did not help. They're also saying that Winter did not help Shanquella Robinson. She did not try to help her. Now, this girl was alive there in that room with all those people, or I don't know if the people left once the medical team arrived. But it seemed like to me she could have been saved if she had gotten to a hospital. So I don't know what goes on in Mexico, how the doctors in the hospitals and the emergency response teams. I don't know exactly how they work or whatever, but to me it seems like a cover up is being done right now with this young lady. She was a beautiful young lady. She was a braider. She had her own boutique. She was an entrepreneur, and I'm sure she liked traveling. They also said that Shanquella Robinson paid for the whole villa, the Airbnb or whatever you want to call it. They said that she paid for it. And then they said that she also had money with her and that her money was taken. It's so many different stories, so many different stories. But like I said, this will be solved because I'm sure there's a forensic team that's on the job. I watch Forensic Science, Forensic Files every day. I watch that show, and if they have a good forensic team, or if the FBI steps in or whatever, they will get to the bottom of exactly what happened to Shanquella. Her death would not um, go. Her death would not be in vain. Excuse me. So I hope you guys have a great day today. We are approaching the Thanksgiving Day holiday and also Black Friday and all of that. And it's a shame that Shanquilla was not here with her family to celebrate the holidays. I'm sure she was preparing for the holidays, was preparing for a lot of things, but her life was snuffed out. Boom, just like that. And no one was there to help her. And I can imagine the fear and the terror that she was going through, while she was passing away, transitioning to the other side. I can imagine the fear that she was going through. And her parents, we want to give our sympathy to the parents and also to all of her family, to everyone that's a part of Shanquilla's life. We want to send our condolences, our sympathy out to them, our prayers. We want to keep the family in prayer. We want to lift up the name of Shanquella Robinson. She would not die, she would not, her death would not be in vain, okay? We want to continue to say her name, Shanquella Robinson. It was a terrible thing that happened to her. And yeah, there's a lot of reports about her death. Let's see what the Shade Room has to say. This is fair use. I'm using this for commentary, news reporting. Okay, from the Shade Room, there's been an update from the Shade Room. The Shade Room says Shanquella Robinson spent hours with doctor in Villa house call just before her death, per newly released police report. Pretty much the same as I just said. But let's see what they have to say. It says Shanquella Robinson spent upwards of 3 hours with a doctor from a local Cabot hospital before she was pronounced dead on October 29th, according to excerpts from a police report. So the doctor made a house call, is what they're saying. Okay, the partial report was obtained by the Charlotte Observer by an investigative reporter for Metro Pulimex, a news publication in Mexico. The report states that at 2:13 p.m. on October 29th, medical aid was summoned to the villa where Robinson and her friends had been staying on vacation in San Jose del Cabo. Medical aid rendered by doctor doing house call to Shaquilla Robinson just hours before her death. About an hour later, a local doctor in the area, Dr. Gutierrez from the American Medical Center, reportedly arrived to assist Robinson. Gutierrez was told by her friends at the house, okay, so her friends were still there, that Robinson had drunk a lot of alcohol, prompting him to decide to give Robinson an IV. The report goes on to say that the doctor found a female understood in the report to be Robinson with stable vital signs, but clearly dehydrated and unable to communicate verbally. Dr. Gutierrez also noted she appeared to be intoxicated. Hmm. All right, let's see what else it says. It says the doctor then told the other housemates to have Robinson transferred to an area hospital. However, the friends insisted that she be treated at the villa. Yeah, excuse me, I'm having my coffee. Mm, and it's so good. Let's continue. Let's read that over, okay? The doctor then told the other housemates to have Robinson transferred to an area hospital. However, the friends insisted that she be treated at the villa. Dr. Gutierrez reportedly then tried to give Robinson an IV, but was unsuccessful. Why the friends gonna tell the doctor? The doctor should have been able to make the decision. How you gonna go by what the friend said? Treat her at the house instead of taking her to the hospital. That's crazy. Okay, an hour into Gutierrez's house call, Robinson began to have a seizure. According to the police report, 911 was called shortly thereafter by one of the housemates. Okay, so what they did call the police. Okay, we got that. However, at this point, Shanquella Robinson was struggling to stay alive, with difficulty breathing and a lowered pulse. By 4:49 p.m., Dr. Gutierrez detected Robinson had stopped having a pulse. They quickly began administering CPR to her, per the report. Okay, let's see. Robinson given CPR, adrenaline shots, AED shocks without success. No mention of physical injuries. By 5:25 p.m., the doctor and paramedics had administered a total of 14 rounds of CPR, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 discharges, AED shocks without success. Shanquella Robinson was officially pronounced dead shortly thereafter at 5:57 p.m., according to the report. None of Robinson's physical injuries were mentioned in the police report. According to a Mexican autopsy report, her cause of death was severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, which has since left her family only searching for more answers. Okay. All right. It goes on to say the FBI opens up investigation into Shanquella's death. Families seek answers as damaging assault video circulates online. Meanwhile, the FBI field office in Robinson's native Charlotte, North Carolina, confirmed to the Shade Room that they have opened an investigation into her death, with a source saying they will extradite the cause the accused to Mexico if and when they are formally arrested. The news comes as friends, families, and followers of Shanquella's stories on social media have demanded justice ever since a damning fight video emerged showing Robinson being brutally beaten by one friend, Dejanay Jackson, who attended the Mexico trip with her, the Shade Room reported last week. No charges have been officially filed as of this article publication. This is a developing story. Stay tuned with the Shade Room for more details as they come. So, we got new information on Shanquella Robinson. That was a more thorough article from the Shade Room. We appreciate the Shade Room. And like I said, this is fair use. I used their commentary. I used their article for commentary news reporting and criticism or whatever. Okay. All right, so that's the report on Shanquella Robinson. I thank you guys for joining me. I will be back in a couple of hours, well, maybe an hour, so we can do our meditation and affirmations. And I appreciate you for joining me. Talk to you later. Ashe.